such a great honor and pride for me to hold this podium with you, Your Excellency, as our chief guest to officiate this great and first world-class scientific conference. And indeed, as the CEO has said, it is the first one in our country. Even though the Conservation and Management Act 2013, as well as the Wildlife Strategic Plan of 2022 to 2027, gives WRTI a mandate to organize conferences, it has never happened in this country. And therefore, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate the management of WRTI together with KWS for organizing this first conference in this country. It's also such a great milestone for us as a nation. I was here, Your Excellency, 2 months ago to yet crack another milestone in this country that has never happened, when we launched the National Wildlife Research Agenda, the first one in the country since the inception of my ministry. Your Excellency, again, it's only 2 weeks when we had Kenya hosted the Africa Climate Summit in Nairobi. And we feel so much honored today to congregate nationalities of more than 25 countries, and we Kenyans, as we say, welcome home, Kenya, the cradle of mankind, where it all began. And if we go back to the cradle of man, really, it is research that has brought this nation to be known as cradle of mankind. And therefore, your efforts, honorable researchers, has led this nation to be honored in the world as a cradle of mankind, just because 6 million years ago, a researcher found it worthy to go down to the lonely villages of Turkana and dig deep and get the fossils of the first human man to have existed in the continent. I congratulate you. This conference would not have been held in another time, such as this, just when Kenya has hosted the Africa Climate Summit, and just when WRTI has launched our first national wildlife research agenda. I want to concur with your theme, use of wildlife science for enhanced biodiversity conservation, improved livelihoods, and say that it reflects a relationship between science, policy, management, and livelihood. And more so, will provide us with solutions, as the chair of WRTI has just said, for us to close the gaps that exist between the information that we gather from research, the data, and the policy making, as well as management. But more so addressing the challenges that has encompassed us in the area of wildlife and biodiversity management.